Better education for the better world. Arunodaya English Boarding School, Kankai 9, Ghaledba, Jhapa, Nepal.
Namaskar, welcome to our science class. Dear students, in last class we had studied about the definition of light, luminous bodies and non-luminous bodies and its examples. And today we are going to study about reflection of light. We can easily see an object if it is kept in light, but we cannot see an object if the things are kept in dark place. When light falls on the surface of the object, some portion of the light may return to the same medium and falls in our eyes, which enable us to see them. This phenomenon of returning of the light in the same medium is called reflection of light. Objects are visible due to the refraction of light. When light falls on the surface of the object, some portion of the light may return to the same medium and falls in our eyes, which enable us to see them. This phenomenon of returning of the light in the same medium is called reflection of light. Objects are visible due to the refraction of light. If there was no reflection of light, nothing could be seen. Now let us perform a simple activity. Take a small mirror and let the ray of light fall on it. Adjust the mirror to let the reflected light fall on your classroom wall. Students, in this activity, the ray of light falling on the surface of the mirror is called incident ray, and the ray of light which is sent back from the surface of the mirror is called reflected ray. The amount of light object reflected by an object depends upon its surface. Hard, smooth and shiny surfaces are good reflectors of light, but rough and dull surfaces are poor reflectors of light. Depending upon the nature of the surface on which the light falls, there are two types of reflection. They are regular reflection and irregular reflection. Regular reflection. Dear students, when the parallel beam of light falls on the polished or smooth surface like mirror, the reflected beam is also parallel to each other. This kind of reflection is known as regular reflection. The direction of the reflected rays depend on the position of the mirror. Due to regular reflection, the smooth surface appears bright. So let us perform activity again. Take a torch light and make your room dark. Allow the beam of light from the torch light fall on the mirror. What do you observe? You can see the reflected parallel beam of light. Now keeping the torch light on a fixed point, turn the mirror slowly. What happens to the reflected beam? Obviously, the reflected beam changes its position. Dear students, when the beam of light falls on the rough surface like wall, wood, paper and so on, the reflected beam does not remain parallel but scatters in different direction. These types of reflection is called irregular reflection. Due to irregular reflection, the rough surface appears dull. Since irregular reflection occurs from the wall of a room, clothes, road, vehicles, sky, table, chair, and light of reflection reaches our eyes. These things are visible to us. Thank you for learning. Stay home, stay safe, take care. Bye-bye.
अरुणोदय स्कुल हाम्रो कैलाडुबाको सानो हो पूर्वाञ्चल शिक्षा क्षेत्र बीचको झापा जिल्लाको